5, undecided at that point?
Yeah, I mean it was back. I mean every day was really back and forth in practice. It was fun to watch. I mean I've talked to guys on the team like you guys Arthur. It was fireworks every day in practice. He'd go out there and make a throw, I'd make a throw, and it was just back and forth, back and forth. So it was a lot of fun. It really pushed us to become better quarterbacks of the competition.
Do you remember when he got dismissed? That had to take your breath away. I mean, right?
It was crazy. Just the whole everything that happened. But it's great to see how far he's come. Going to to a JUCO, I guess, and then now having his second year starting in an SEC program, doing well. His team's doing well, and then, it really was crazy watching the game the other night, seeing him out there, seeing Nick Marshall playing. I mean, those are two guys that are quarterbacks for SEC teams, doing well, and both those guys were on this team only a couple of years ago. So it definitely was weird seeing them in different uniforms. It's going to be weird seeing him on the other sideline wearing an LSU uniform on Saturday.
You remember the first time you saw him throw a pass? Was there anything in particular? People talk about his size and his arm, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I mean he jumps out right away. Like I said, his size, he's a really big kid, and then as soon as he does the ball, you're like, man, that kid has a rocket. Like I said, he can make all the throws out there.
Here's the ultimate loaded question. If he had not been suspended, you guys would still been on the same team. You think you both would have made it to this point right now?
I doubt both of us would have stayed. I'm sure one of us probably would have left, and then you'd be talking. I mean, you could be talking to him right now, and I'm at LSU or another squad. I doubt both of us would have stayed, and just try to whatever. But it probably, like I said, one of us would have probably gone and been playing somewhere else.
Did you guys already started thinking about that, even when he was here, man, thinking that far down the road?
No, I mean, you got to live in the moment, and you got to compete and go out there and try to win a job and do what you can to be the quarterback. So, I mean, both of us were just getting after it every day in practice.
You weren't scared of the competition. I think you committed after him, didn't you?
Yeah, I committed after him.
I mean, a lot of places,
I mean, anywhere you go, there's going to be top quarterbacks, and you're going to have to beat either someone older or someone younger. You're going to have to beat someone out. So you can't be scared of the competition, especially if you want to play at a big-time school like Georgia.
What about this game? We can talk about that, the competition, their defense, number 16, and in a lot of ways kind of a national championship elimination game, just considering the circumstances.
Oh yeah, it's going to be an awesome game. I mean, that's the reason why game day is going to be there. It's exciting. Two great teams. I think very similar teams. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a who's going to knock the other person out type of game, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for the fans, and I know as a team we're looking forward to it.
When you're watching a game like you did there, LSU of Auburn game, are you sitting there writing down notes, or are you just making mental notes in your head? How do you kind of approach that?
More mental, just seeing things live, seeing how they check, seeing how they line up, how fast they line up, maybe some matchup sort of things, but. More of my work is done during the week, and really then being able to break down the film better, get in different angles about what they do defensively. But it's always great to see live footage of what they do defensively and how they play.